Newsbeat. This week's Earth Positive News, brought to you by Made by Planet. This is Beaky, your host, bringing you happy news from across the globe, so friends, stay tuned. First up, let's go meet a newly discovered little friend in the tropical forests of Mizoram in India, a gecko that can glide through the air. This gecko, called the Mizoram parachute gecko, is one of only 14 known geckos that can do this. Even though one of these geckos was found more than 20 years ago, and it's only now that researchers realized this is a new species. Geckos are a very ancient group of reptiles and have developed incredible features like sticky feet and the ability to grow back their tails. The parachute geckos have special flaps of skin that work like parachutes when they jump, helping them glide and land safely from one tree to another. These geckos also have unique camouflage to hide from predators. The researchers believe there could be many more undiscovered gecko species in these northeastern forests, and more research is on to find them. Next, let's fly to forests in Tanzania's southern highlands where there's some incredible news. A recent study shows that the population of the kipunji monkey, also known as Highland magabe, has increased by 65%. This species found in Tanzania has a long, broad crest on its crown and characteristic honk bark and chirp sounds for communication. The increase in their numbers is because the government and a conservation organization called the Wildlife Conservation Society have been working hard to protect their habitat. They made sure the forests where the kipunji live are legally protected and involved the local community to support the initiatives. The kipunji monkey is still endangered, however, such efforts are helping them grow in number. Now, let's go down under to Australia's Maryland where scientists are babysitting terns. The Maryland Coastal Bays Program, MCBP, Audubon Mid-Atlantic, and the Maryland Department of Natural Resources, DNR, are working together to help terns, a special kind of seabird. They bring a special floating platform called a nesting raft to Chincoteague Bay every year during the breeding season of the terns. The bay used to have small islands where terns would build their nests, but those islands disappeared. The nesting raft, supported by these organizations, has become a new home for the terns. The scientists keep other birds away, regularly take account of the nests, and carry out repairs on the raft as and when needed. The number of nesting terns is growing again. In 2022, 155 bird families raised 140 cute chicks on the nesting raft. Next up, we have some exciting news from Seoul's Everland Resort, which has 2 cuddly new residents. A giant panda named Ibao has become a proud mom to twin baby girls at a theme park in South Korea. This is a very special event because these are the first panda twins ever born in South Korea. Both Ibao and her adorable newborns are healthy and doing well. In addition to the recent twin panda girls, Ibao also gave birth to a baby girl named Fu Bao in 2020. So, Ibao is now a proud mother of 3 adorable panda cubs. Ibao and a male panda named Lebao came from China to the park in 2016, and they will stay here for 15 years. Pandas were once endangered, but thanks to conservation efforts, their numbers have increased, and are now considered a national treasure in China. Now, let's fly to Mexico to meet this week's eco-warrior, Ivanna Ortega Serret, a brave and determined 15-year-old who took action to save her community's beloved Madin Dam. The dam used to be a clean water source and home to diverse wildlife. Sadly, in 2019, the money needed to keep this habitat safe ran out. As the community couldn't afford to keep the area safe and clean, construction companies began to dump sewage and waste into the water. Fast-growing water lilies infested the water's surface and soon took over the entire ecosystem. As a result, many fish died, the local bird species disappeared, and the water was no longer safe for people to use. Ivanna approached Conagua, the company that monitored the area, and requested them to clean up the dam. Sadly, they said they couldn't help her without evidence that other people cared about Madin Dam too. Undeterred, Ivanna started a petition to clean up the dam on change.org, and 19,000 people signed in just 2 weeks. The government took notice and allocated $1 million for the cleanup. With just 6 workers from Conagua, Ivanna and her community joined forces to remove the water lilies. They succeeded, and now the dam is lily-free. Ivanna's efforts continue as she works to stop sewage dumps and bring wildlife back. Her petition, Clean the Madin Dam in Zaragoza, on change.org already has over 71,000 signatures, and the Stop Sewage Discharges to Madin Dam petition has over 62,000 signatures. And for her efforts, Ivanna won the International Young Eco-Hero Award in 2020. Ivanna's determination teaches us that anyone, no matter what their age, can make a big positive impact. Before I sign off, friends, here are some of the best art imaginations received last week. So, if you have positive art creations on our planet Earth, send them to me on the details given in the description below, and I would love to feature them. Until next time. Happy Earth, happy children.